So the other day, I was on, I don't even know. I don't know where I was. I don't know what I was doing. I think I was on Facebook. And I saw this deck. And I was like, never heard of it. And whenever I've never heard of a deck, I'm instantly intrigued. So I reached out to the creator. Let me see. Yeah, there you go. I reached out to the creator. And the creator was so kind as to send me this deck as a gift for the purposes of doing an honest review. So that's what we're going to do right now. The creator also sent this bag. It came with the deck. And we're going to see what's inside of it. Because I thought that was so sweet. I love when people send me little gifts. The deck is a gift in itself. And then it's more gifts. Oh, okay. So we got us. Okay. So all this divination is going to be inspired by nature. Okay. Are these stickers? Let me see. I can't tell. I don't think so. I think they're just little cards, but that's really pretty. I thought they were stickers. All right, let's put this to the side. And the piece of resistance. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's the same image that is on the front of the box. Wasn't that awesome? It's a keychain. What a lovely, thoughtful, what a lovely, thoughtful gift to come with this. Thank you so much to the creator. That was really nice. I'm definitely putting it on my keychain too. So my name is QueenAusetHeru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to anyone and everyone who might like it too. Please drop us a positive comment in the comment section. And if you want to get a reading done, please hit me up on social media. I would love to give you your own personal private reading. And let me see. Underneath this video, I'm going to put a link to where you can purchase a legitimate copy of this deck. And without further ado, let's get started. Oh, yes. I love the edges. I love how everybody's doing this now. I see a lot of boxes are having illustrations around the edges. I love that. So we have a little thing here, a little ribbon. Ooh. Ooh. Let me move this over. Oh, that's the bottom. There's nothing in it. All right. Before I show you the cards that I'm oohing about, let me show you the guidebook. Guidebook. I love a good guidebook. Okay. Oh, it's a full color guidebook. Awesome. It doesn't seem like I have an upright and reverse. I don't think they give us the upright and the reverse. Okay, no problem. We got our suits. They told us how to use it. Gave us some acknowledgments. Okay. So it's full color and it's solid. Got the biography in the back of the creator. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to go in because this is cool. The first thing I notice about it is that it's not the standard size. Oh, the edges are gilded. I love a good gilded moment. That's awesome. But they're not the standard size. Look at that. I have another deck. A couple other decks that are kind of small like this. Let me see if I have one near me. Well, the one I have near me is the one I've been using every day. I've been using this deck every day. This is, let me show you real quick. This is the Sweet Forager's Daughter deck. So the card size is roughly the same height, but they're wider. So if you have this deck, you'll be able to compare. They're not the size of a standard tarot deck because they're usually longer than this. And maybe not as wide either. So that's cool. A lot of different companies are using a lot of different sizes. I can play with that. This is so beautiful. Look at that card. The art is beautiful. The symbolism is beautiful. The colors are beautiful. Look at the back. Wow. All right, so let's take a look. Not too thick, not too thin. Great cardstock. A little glare there. Not much. All right, let's look at all of them. That's beautiful. So I immediately noticed that we got some people of color. So I'm with that. Representation matters. Love that. Okay, this is the magician. Oh, wow. Okay, so immediately I'm picking up on the fact that this is not a Rider-Waite Smith clone. If you read the Rider-Waite Smith, you will be able to pick up on the symbolism, but it is doing its own thing. As you can see, this is the High Priestess. So we don't see the pillars at all. And I guess those rainbows could be considered pillars. Beautiful. I love her blue hair. But it's different. It's its own interpretation. So you guys know I love when a deck goes rogue like that. Let me try to get this. I want you guys to see. There we go. So at the bottom of the card is the number and the name of the card. I love how our Empress does not. First of all, her legs are not shaved. Love that. Her toes are done, but her legs are shaved. Love that. And you see all the fertility around her. That's beautiful. Let's check out our Emperor. So we have people of different shades, different colors. I'm feeling that. You know, I love a good diversity moment. Our Emperor is very sexy. Feeling him. So yeah, you get the symbolism. I mean, you get what it is. I want this to be high like this because I want you guys to see this. Hold up. I'm going to put this right here. And I'm going to see if I can pull this back and down. There we are. There we go. Is that good, guys? All right, that's better. I want you to be able to see the details. So we have mermaids with angel wings. Okay. Okay. They're a little small. So if you have small hands, these should be easy to shuffle. If you have larger hands, should be able to do it too. Oh, the lovers are having a threesome. Oh my goodness. Love that card. I love this. I love this so much because it's like they're not afraid of sexuality. I love that. Beautiful. So many people are afraid of sexuality or afraid to even broach the subject. And I'm just like, come on. Now this mermaid has a wheel with her. That's an interesting choice. Okay. For the chariot, that makes sense though. The chariot is usually a car or some type of a chariot basically. So I got it. It kind of looks like she's in a wheelchair. I can't tell though. The artwork is kind of busy, which I don't mind once again. I love a colorful busy moment. This is Justice. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's beautiful. I think it's really beautiful. It's very I like our hermit. It's very colorful, very playful, very modern, very engaging. It really draws you in. Every image draws you in. Like, wow. Look how he has he or she has a mask on. I find it interesting how the mask has entered into our art and popular culture. Americans didn't even wear masks. Not most of us before the pandemic. I'm still fighting with this thing to give you guys a really good angle. It's still giving me a hard way to go. But I think it's because, yeah, the pocket here is deep. So when it goes in, you can't see it. But this is strength. Beautiful. I'll try to tilt it a bit because I really want you guys to be able to see the bottoms. So if you are like me and you use a card holder, that's something you have to definitely take into consideration. I love how she's dancing around this flower. It's like a pole dancer, you know? I love that. When I watch pole dancing, I think it's such an art. I'm like, wow, how do you do that? How do you hang suspended upside down like that? Love it. Here's our death card. It's interesting to me because this death card reminds me of a feminine energy. And I usually get masculine energy from the death card. So I like that. I like that that choice. Temperance. Like that. All right, here's our devil card. A lot of people take a lot of fun risks with the devil card, and this is no exception. Wow. This deck, in my opinion, is for anyone who is a professional reader, like a person that's used to the Rider-Waite Smith, they're used to doing readings, I think could use this. I feel like people who are intuitive readers, so they've never seen any deck at all, but they, can intuit. Oh, look at the star. I think intuitive readers could do very well with this deck as well. Yeah. And I'm assuming, we're going to look at the guidebook, but I'm assuming that the guidebook must explain some of the images and things like that. So when we're done, we'll take a look at a few of the cards. But the art is really, really, really beautiful. And the messages are coming across very clear to me. Look at that Judgment card. Wow. So those are all of the major arcana. Yeah, that's the whole major arcana. Okay. Cool. Some of these have a bit of a border, but for the most part, these are borderless. But some of them do have a little bit of a border, especially in the majors. But it looks like the minors have kind of come away from it in certain ones. And then like this one has the pink border. So you guys, some borders, but I could deal with these. She is beautiful. I love her body, even though you can't even see anything. She has beautiful hair, beautiful body. Now, automatically, you guys know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for diversity. So I'm not seeing a lot of diversity in body type. I'm seeing cultural diversity. I'm happy about that. But I'm not seeing a lot of body. Oh, look at this nude moment. Oh, she's beautiful. I love nudity as art. That is gorgeous. I'm not seeing a lot of size diversity, which is what I'm looking for now. Like bigger people, taller people, like a diverse, range of that. And I'm not seeing any older people. Two things I always look for that I'm not really seeing yet. But we're not even, halfway through the deck. But I'm just pointing that out. I do see a lot of like, these people. Did I see any men? Yeah, I did see a few men. They all seem to be in their 20-somethings, maybe 30-somethings. So we're not getting a lot of that crone energy. I would like to see more of that. But I love look at how clever that is. It looks like she's weaving the earth. Or like sewing it back together or something. That's really cool. So the images I'm feeling, that one little change, like I said, with the crones and maybe some larger people, I think is the only thing I would change. I wouldn't change anything else about this deck. I think it's so cute, the size of it. I think that is so cute. If they wanted to reprint it, they could also do it in a 10. Put the cards in a 10. I think that would be awesome. Because I would love to carry these. But these are awesome. Look at this one. Oh, that knight is beautiful. Is that a knight? I can't tell if it's a man or a woman. And knights and kings and queens and pages can be masculine or feminine. It doesn't really matter. But I couldn't tell with that one. Oh, the queen is beautiful. I love her hair, the pinkness. Oh, these are cool. These are really, really cool. Here's our King of Wands. Okay. I'm with it. I'm really with it. Oh, this is the cup suit coming up. Now, you guys know The cups are my favorite suit. Oh, the ace is beautiful. Reminds me of the amniotic fluid, or a woman who's a squirter. Oh, look at her breastfeeding the baby. I've never seen a two of cups that was a mother and a baby. But it's obvious now that I'm thinking about it. That love, yeah, that's beautiful. I love that she's breastfeeding. I think that is so cool. In our society, you know, we always act so shady when a woman is breastfeeding. We're like, oh, cover up. Oh, go into this separate room and cover yourself. And I kind of get it, you know, because personally, I wouldn't want everybody staring at my boobs while I was breastfeeding. But I don't think it's a strange occurrence either. I love how she has hair on her legs, under her arms, and on her arms. A lot of women, including myself, feel pressure to shave, even if we don't want to. So I love the fact that that woman chose not to. Beautiful. I love the mermaids. Okay, so now we have a big gal. Here go my big gal in the Six of Cups. See her right there? That's my boo-boo. So we got us a big gal. We got a little bit of size diversity going on. But like I said, not as much as I would like. So that could be a fun addition. But we do got that one pretty big gal. And we got some curviness going on here too. Everybody's, you know, not exactly the same size. So we do have some diversity in size. Just not as many big gals as I would like to see. And not as many crones yet. Okay. What's this one? The Nine of Cups. Okay. Beautiful. The use of color is just stunning. You guys know I love art. And when I look at it, I could just stare at these. These are works of art. I could just stare at these all day. Check out our Page of Cups. Beautiful. I love the artistic way that they depicted the cards. I love that they went rogue and did their own thing. I can tell, you know, what the cards are because I've memorized each and every card. But looking at these, like from an intuitive standpoint, I get even more information. So I love that. And here's our king. The king is known for being emotionally balanced in the upright. So I love that heart and all of the roses around it. And I just realized that the mermaid is inside the heart. That's what it looks like. I think that's a heart. I think that's cool. There's so much to springboard off of here. There's so much to see. There's so many colors. There's just so much. Wow. Our Three of Swords. This Three of Swords is nowhere near as sad as the other ones. I mean, there is the element of it here because the heart is upside down. But still, I've seen other Three of Swords that were so sad. So that's actually a little bit different. Look at this one. Four of Swords. A nice little retreat away from everyone. Beautiful. Look at her. She has a different body type. Taller, thicker, wider. I like that. Oh, wow. The Six of Swords. This is a very interesting deck. I knew as soon as I saw it, I was like, this is something I'm going to like. And I only saw, like, I would say one or two cards. Because one of the things I like to do, you guys know, I like to see them for the first time with you. Like, really have my first impression. My gut instincts about them. Oh, wow. The Nine of Swords. Oh, wow. I like that. Because if I look at the cards and then show them to you, all of my first thoughts are already gone. I've already said them or thought them or whatever the case is. So I love being able to share them directly with you guys. Oh, wow. Some type of creature. I wonder if she's a creature from mythology. Is there a knight? The Knight of Swords. Okay. It's going to be interesting to read the guidebook and see some of the, what some of these choices, what they actually mean, or what I like add to it, or what I'm not picking up on. Wow. So many beautiful flowers. The Ace of Pentacles. I love nudity as art. I really do. A lot of people have a problem with nudity. I love it. I think it's so beautiful. I mean, I don't necessarily like porn in my art, especially in my cards. I wouldn't like that. But art, beautifully, artistically naked, or skimpy outfits. Because I have one called the Sensual Goddess Tarot, and she has on like all these skimpy outfits. I can do that. I can do that kind of moment. This is cool too. And I love how the hands are different colors. Love that. Look at that. Wow. This is stunning. This is really stunning. I must give it to the artist. This is stunning. And the way it's all coming together, the way that the animals are, the pentacles are all over her clothes. You see the little chapel in the background. So it's not exactly the same, but you do see some of the Rider-Waite-Smith imagery. So if you're somebody who is very familiar, then this would be easy. If you're somebody who's not familiar, using it intuitively could be the way to go. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Again, that nudity is art. Like that. I love it because it's like no shame, When I was in Africa, people were naked. Not everybody, because people had, professional jobs and businesses and things like that too. But in one place I was at, we had got there and the water wasn't working. So we had to wash up outside and used a bucket in the well water. So we were all outside washing up, and Americans aren't used to that. We're used to having a bathroom and, washing up in private. But everybody was outside washing up, including us Americans, and nobody cared. Everybody was worried pretty much about themselves. They're worried about washing themselves, cleaning themselves, Nobody was looking at anybody else's, private parts or anything. We were trying to wash up quickly and get inside. And it was just the most natural thing in the world. I saw lots of people washing up. I remember we were riding down like the road and somebody was just taking a bath. I mean, it was just very common. A lot of things that are a big deal in other countries aren't a big deal in other countries. So it was a very interesting opportunity for me to see the differences. So we're going to look at the Fool. We're going to look at the first card and see what our Fool has in store for us. So they have spreads in here. It's only 2. Then they tell you how to pick a card. Then they talk about the suits, major arcana, the numerical correspondences. So again, if you're a beginner, it's a lot in here in the book that could be helpful for you. So let's take a look now. Here is our Fool. Giving birth and being born, a great opening, the vast unknown. A journey led by curiosity, a fool's errand. A dangerous adventure ahead. Participation in creation with the whole soul. A trail not yet taken. A point of departure. Calling forth newness with the whole being. The very being. So, okay. That's beautiful. Because when it comes to the Fool, I like that. I'm trying to see one of the cards I was really into. Here's one of them. Because when it comes to the Fool, that all that energy is possible. It just depends on, with me, if it's in the upright or the reverse, and what cards are surrounding it. So we're going to take a look at the Four of Cups. It's easier to react to mundane threats out of fear than it is to manifest your destiny. Our instincts would prefer we escape discomfort. This figure drowns their sorrows in dewdrops, thinking there could never be enough dew to mend their heart. What is unseen is a coming rainstorm that will change your perspective on things. A dew, for that matter. You have to face your feelings, ready or not. Oh wow. So you could just use the guidebook by itself. Like if you're somebody who's a beginner, you could just straight up use the guidebook. If you're somebody who's seasoned, you could straight up use the guidebook. Because these interpretations, they're not like so different that like I wouldn't, I can't use this deck. I could actually use this deck just as is, just from the knowledge that I have. But if you're somebody who wants to, learn a little bit more, you could probably use this guidebook. Let's see what our Eight of Swords has in store for us. 8. Easy to find too. They're all in order. Troubling disillusionment looms. Open your eyes to ignorance. The swords fall as warnings, but their symmetry and repetitive energy have created a veil of normalcy, so you are missing reality. This figure obsesses over image, falling prey to the variability of their own reflection and doing something of the same in their view of the world around them. Step away from the mirror to reconnect with community. Interesting. Very interesting. I like it. I like the interpretations. So I definitely recommend this deck. It's a beautiful deck. And those two things I mentioned before, I wanted some bigger people. And I said I wanted some older people. That's the only thing I would add to this. Everything else for me is perfect in this deck. I really love it. The size is different for me. I don't ever think other than that deck I showed you earlier, I don't think I've ever had this exact size. So the size is definitely different for me. But I love them. I think they're very well made. I think that the card stock is awesome. And I think a lot of you would like this. So please check out underneath this video if you would like to purchase a copy directly from the creator. And please come back soon because I got a lot more to say. See you later.